Okay, so we are going to the last part of 3D problems. Before that, you saw a cuboid, you saw a prism. Now we have another 3D problem. Now, how is this a 3D problem? The blue color part is the base. The red color part is popping out. So how does it look like? All right. So the blue color part is like this. The red color part is popping out. So if you rotate it, actually this is the question. Okay. Whereby this part is the base, is the horizontal base. This is the horizontal base. And then this is the popping out part. So this is a 3D problem. Now let's answer the questions. First, I'm asked to find BC. So they told you that the bearings of C from A is 130. And very nicely, they drew the angle for you. All right, so that's the angle. They told you that AC is 125, BA is 178. Now, what's the purpose of telling you B is south of A? What's the purpose? It's just to tell you that B, A, N is a straight line. This is north, this is south, must be a straight line, right? Okay, finally, they tell you that T is a tower. Okay, the one just now, you remember the pop-up one? So the tower is standing vertically. Now, to find BC, I have this measurement here, this measurement here. Now, in order to do any trigo question, you need 3 measurements. There's no right angle. So there's one more measurement that's easy to find. Which one is it? It's easy to find this angle here. So what is this angle? Using angles on a straight line, I know that this is 50. Okay, let's quickly do the cosine rule. Can you get ready your calculator? I need your help. So in order to find BC, I use cosine rule. If you're not familiar with cosine rule, the formula is C squared equals to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB cosine C. Okay? So if I'm finding the length BC, I will need the opposite angle. Now why is it that I can use cosine rule? Because this is 2 given sides and a sandwich angle. So I confirm just use cosine rule. So A will be 178 square, B will be 125 square, minus 2 times, just copy the number again one more time. And I'm going to write something in red. A lot of students, very, very scary. They make this mistake here. What do you think was the student's mistake? This was the mistake. Instead of writing cosine, they write sine. Actually, I don't know why, but they write sine. The formula sheet is given. Okay, so that's very weird. But a lot of students did that. Okay, so in order to find BC, you need to square root. Okay, you need to square root the number that you just pressed. And the answer is 137.03. So I have 137.03. So what do you do when you have this number now? You always write it down first on your diagram. Okay. So just help me to double check. Part B. Okay, part B, all look up. You need to look at this picture. I need to find TA. So I will draw the red colored triangle out for you. So I need to find TA. And there's only one triangle, TAB. This was the one that was popping out, the one that's standing up. Okay. I have 178. I have 23. So I have 3 numbers already, right? I can solve already. I will use Picasso. I want to find TA. Let's call this the opposite. This one will be the adjacent. So, Tua Ka also. I will use Tua. Opposite over adjacent. Okay, let's write down the values. The values of the angle is 23. The opposite is my TA, and the adjacent is 178. To find TA, you cross multiply 178 times tangent 23. Yep, and the answer will be 75.5, around 75.5. What do you do after you find the length? You must write down, because quite sure you'll use this later on, 75.5. Hey, this is a very important number here, the red one. I will definitely need to use it again. So far, okay? The shortest distance from this point here, this one you must look up, all look up, all look up. From this point to this line here, where is the shortest distance? The shortest distance will be this length. The shortest line is always 90 degree to BC. Okay, that's the short story lah. The shortest line from here to here is always a 90 degree line. Okay, very simple. I'm going to walk to the wall at the side. What is the shortest distance for me to walk there? Yeah, I walk straight, right? So once I walk straight to the wall, right, the angle here is my path to the wall is 90 degree. That's the shortest one. Because somebody say, hey, class, go out to the door, then somebody suddenly walk diagonal one. No, right? If you walk diagonally, you know it's going to be further, right? So if you want to exit to go toilet, the nearest is just vertically. So this vertical distance, you imagine this is me. This is the classroom wall. So I will walk vertically down. That's the shortest distance. Why do I do that? Because I will form a right angle triangle. So what's the question? The question is asking us to find the shortest distance, Tx. Okay? You see that there's no angle, there's no angle, there's no angle, all don't have angle, and I don't want to use sine rule, cosine rule, because this question need 2 marks. So what I do is I use something that some of you know. I use area. Okay, area, there are 2 formulas. The first formula is called half times base times height, right? Another formula, you know when there's an included angle. Okay, when there's an included angle here, I can use half AB sine C. Now, if I put these 2 together, I will be able to find the height. Now, let me show you how. First, can you see that I got the included angle here and 2 lengths? So first, I find this part first. Is half A, please help out, B sine C. Now, what is the area of this blue triangle? Can someone please? I really don't have the answer. What is the area of this blue triangle? That's so big, 8,522 point. Okay, okay. That's the area of this blue triangle. So now I will use this number into the basic formula that I learned in primary school, half times base times height. Like that. Half times base times height. Correct? So 8522.244 equals to half times, oh, lucky I got the base already, right? The base is 137.03 and the height is my x here lah. Okay, I call this h also can. So you just take this number divided by this number divided by this number, you will find height. Answer for the height is 127.37. 127.37. Okay? After I found the height, what must I do? Okay, write it down. Okay, the last one. From a point P. Where is P? So P is on BC. I'm going to walk along BC. Look at my markers here. I'm going to walk. I walk. When will I be nearest to the tower? When will I be nearest to the tower? This is the tower. See, am I near the tower already? No, right? I will still keep walking until I'm very near the tower, right? Have I reached? Still not near enough, right? I still go some more. Then I reach nearest to the tower because I'm just vertically below the tower. Okay, now the picture look like that. Can you all see what type of triangle is this? So this is your T, this is your A, and this is your X. The clip here is X. So if you look at the picture, you can see or not from your side. It's a right angle triangle, right? So it is very hard to see. So what we do is we draw a right angle triangle called TAX. Okay, so we're going to draw a right angle triangle. I don't need all these things already because I already written on the picture. So one important skill to learn is once you found a number, put it onto the picture. So what is the greatest angle of elevations of T, A, X? You want to put the X on this side or this side also can, that doesn't matter. I need a TAX. Okay, let's fill in 3 numbers. The first number is already here. Let's fill in 2 more. I have 175.5, correct here, 75.5. I have another number, 127.37. So where is the angle of elevation? The greatest angle of elevation, where is it? It will be this angle here. So this is the greatest angle of elevation. Why is it greatest? Because I'm the nearest to the tower. So I have to look up. The nearer you go, the higher you have to look up. Okay, so final part, tangent theta is opposite over adjacent, and tangent will be inverse finally, the answer is 30.7. Okay, that's it. Bervin, thank you.